Hey everybody, Sasuke419 here, and we got some new Pokemon Sun and Moon news, and yeah, they just released
Safety
another
word is
trailer, was only a
Butterfree.
minute long, but let's talk about some of the things that was in here. I'm here with my two friends, Kyle and Marco. Say hello.
Hello.
We're back, baby.
Yes, so let's go ahead and let's talk about this new little trailer they showed us. First of all, they showed us the legendaries' names, Solgaleo and Lunala, and it pretty much it's completely confirmed what the leak was a couple months ago. Like there was a leak about the names of the legendaries, and apparently it was true. So that is their names. So first let's talk about Solgaleo. So Solgaleo, surprisingly enough, is not a fire type. I think everybody thought that it was going to be fire in some way, shape, or form with the sun.
I thought it was gonna be fire.
Completely surprised.
Yeah, caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Because it just screamed fire. But it being psychic and steel, I think what the only other typing that has psychic and steel was a Jirachi. So
Oh wait. The Metagross line too.
is Metagross a psychic and steel? Yes,
Psychic
it
and
is.
steel.
Yes, it is. So looking at it, it has tons of resistances, but it also has several weaknesses. What about its ability, Full Metal Body? From apparently, for what they're saying, with Full Metal Body, they said it's an ability that no Pokemon has had before. They said that Pokemon's stats will not be lowered by the effects of an opponent's moves or abilities. And I have the feeling we've had something like that. It's not Full Metal Body, but we've had
something different. Yeah.
we had something that prevented your stats from dropping. Some type of ability. So that doesn't mean that much to me, per se, but still, we see it, and we also know of its new ability. So what else do we have from its new attack?
Sunsteel Strike.
Yeah, so what do you think
cool.
of that? Sun Steel Strike, what do you think about it? It's
Well, it sounds kind of.
dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the animation looks pretty cool for it.
yeah, it does. I mean, especially for it to, like I said, for it to jump up in the air and have like a release all this energy of the sun and all that other stuff. But
Right.
I think that was pretty cool. Now let's go to Lunala, which I think is the superior one at this point in time. It's a psychic ghost type. So I think besides, I think the only other Pokemon, quote me if I'm wrong, the only other Pokemon has that typing is Hoopa before it becomes the Unbound version. So with a psychic ghost, it has 4 times weakness to ghost types and 4 times to darkness. Other than that, that's the only weaknesses it has. And I guess the beauty of Lunala is its ability, because its ability is pretty sick, actually. I mean, I guess it depends on how the build comes up and what new moves are going to add in, because it has Shadow Shield. And apparently it says Shadow Shield, the Pokemon will take less damage from an attack that lands when the Pokemon's HP is at full. Now, this is like the same ability that Dragonite has, like the multi-scale ability. Dragonite's multi-scale ability is if its HP is at full, the damage it takes is less while it's at full HP. Which I always thought is a good ability, but it's still, the fact of the matter is that depending on what build and how it's gonna go, it could be pretty viable. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, true. Because like you said, it is psychic and ghost, and because ghost and dark can do ×4, that's probably pretty useful. You might be able to get a couple of good hits in before he goes bye-bye.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good defense.
Right, we have to figure out exactly what, are these going to be physically
special attack
Pokemon,
or
special. I'm just glad to say Lunala is probably going to be the special.
Yeah.
I mean, they may both be special, but we'll see. Another thing we got to look at the trainers. So we got pretty much a full body look at the trainers, both male and female. And I was going to ask what you guys think of that.
I mean, it's not really anything new, except that you get a closer, better detailed look at the models, I guess. And I mean, so far they look pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a clean artwork.
Right. You guys see more of the map, which is pretty cool. The Lola region.
Yeah, it's funny. I can say how now it's confirmed that it's going to be 4 big islands. So we may have some smaller ones that shows in the picture. We may have some smaller ones, but still, it's the fact of the matter is it's pretty much 4 big islands. Now, the thing that I said before, I'm like, okay, since we have all these islands, we may either have like 3 ways of traveling from island to island. It might be boat. You know, there might be like a little carrier that will take you from island to island until you get surf. And then once you get surf, you can do surf. Or hopefully they bring this back from Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is soaring. You know, instead of having fly, you know how if you have the Eon Flute, you can immediately just fly, hop on a Latios or Latias and just fly throughout Hoenn. So that would be perfect here.
And and either that or the equivalent of the Eon Flute, but instead of, you know, soaring, it's surfing, or something that, you know, throws away the Surf HM, because after you get the Eon Flute and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Fly is pretty much obsolete, so hopefully they have something like that for Surf.
That's the thing too. The thing that I guess I liked about the Flute is because you didn't have to have it in your party. I mean, you could literally ride. You don't have to have any flying types in your party, but as long as you got the Flute, you can literally hop on it and fly anywhere. That was perfect. So like anybody who wanted to, you know, now you're just thinking like, okay, I can take away a slot. I can do this. You know, I don't have to have like a designated flyer. Or even possible a designated surfer, which is probably what Poplio might be.
Oh, in all fairness, though, it just hit me that fuck you, by the way. It just hit me that you know, surf is actually a pretty useful move, so you know, I probably wouldn't mind that thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm more of a surf type of person when it comes to overseas and stuff, so that's just my way.
Yeah, that's because y'all afraid of heights. I would be flying. I would be flying out left and right.
You want to fly high, Tony?
I want to fly. Oh, God damn it. No, stop.
Are we going to talk about the professor?
Yeah, I was about to say, so the Professor Kukui. So, yes, it turns out he is the professor. Everybody thought it was maybe the older man who actually presents the Pokemon, but no, it is Professor Kukui. And as you can see, too, the Pokeball symbol on his hat, it resembles a rainbow, which is Hawaii's, you know, icon. Like, it's on their license plates. It's the rainbow. So I thought that was a nice little touch. And someone said this on Twitter, but have you noticed that these professors are literally getting younger and younger? Think about it.
I was about to say, he looks like the youngest one.
Well, Gen 2, Professor Elm looked pretty young, but Oak was older. Birch was I mean, he was younger than Oak, but you could still tell he was maybe 40s, 30s, 40s. And then Rome was older. Juniper was young, per se. But then you got Sycamore, which is a young romantic that tried to flirt with your mom. That's why he sent you on a Pokemon journey. So you can get with your mom. And, and then now you have Kukui, which looks even younger than that. So, you know, he has that. Now, the character of interest I want to talk about is Lily. You know, they said she's a new mysterious girl and an assistant to the professor. She's not fond of making Pokemon fight in battles, but she loves reading and she plays an important role in this game. Calling it right now, she's either part of the main villains or she's the fucking champion.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're trying to make another character who's somewhat like N, because N didn't like Pokemon fighting and stuff like that in the original Black and White. So one of those three, everybody else probably said that, but I'm calling it right now. That's what it is. She's either going to be the champion, part of the evil organization, or something like N. So
yeah, I think one of the two biggest clues, I guess, that originates is like, you know, if you see the word mysterious, and if you look at the face and stuff like that, maybe it's just me, but I don't remember when I mentioned in the Zootopia review how goddamn it, that one, I keep forgetting the name, but that sheep character I claimed was going to be the
Bellwether.
villain. Yeah, Miss Bellwether was going to be the villain. And now you see here, it's like, I guess it's a trope where you see like the shy looking type or, you know, pacifist looking type, whatever, like that ends up becoming the villain or associated with the villain and stuff like that. It's just, yeah, I thought about that too when I first saw this trailer. And yeah, and I think the picture too, where it looks like she's got that little serious look, I guess. And then you compare it to this picture, it's like, okay, so those are two big clues right there, or hints or whatever. But that's what I think.
And now what was it? The last character they introduced, well, they gave a name for was your friend Howl.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that name.
I don't want to butcher it, but it's like, is it Howl or How?
I think it's How.
How?
So, you know, it says it's your friend. You know, you guys became instant friends once you moved to the Alola region. So it's possible he might be your friend, but he might be your rival per se. I'm still on the bet that the female version of your character might be your actual rival, because he seems to want to be your friend.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm thinking. That's literally what I'm thinking. Just because he does pick, this might be Gen 7's version of Shauna.
Shauna.
Because, you know, Shauna was cool. Shauna would battle you from time to time, but Shauna picked the Pokemon that you were weak against, or I mean that you were strong against. So, you know, like I said, if you pick Litten, he would pick Rowlet and all the other stuff. So this might be the Gen 7 version of Shauna. But anyway, looking at the trailer, the last thing that we have to talk about, how about that Rotom Pokedex?
It looks fucking weird, man. That face, man, just creeps the fuck out of me. It's like if you took some sort of fucking drug and then you see your Pokedex like that. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I mean, this looks so fucking creepy.
I mean, it's not that bad per se. I mean,
I don't know, man. If I have a face that smiles like that all the fucking time, every time I look up information on Pokemon, I don't know. I think I would get a little freaked out or annoyed by that face.
Have to look at you, yeah.
Right.
I mean, like, the thing is, though, so this Pokedex is literally going to be more interactive with you, because now if you have a Rotom Pokedex and it talks to you, so here's the thing. I've seen this a long time ago. They had an interview with Masuda a long time ago, and they were talking about some of the things they wished that they could have done in Pokemon games over the years. And I know one of the things was they talked about maybe a translator per se, you know, where you can actually understand what Pokemon are saying. Well, what if they implement that into this? Because now, if you have a Pokedex, if you have a Rotom that literally takes over as the Pokedex, so now you have a new form of Rotom. Because remember, all the different forms of Rotom is when it combines with an electrical appliance. You know, so now you have Pokedex Rotom. So what happens there at this point? Like, what if it says something like, okay, Pokemon are speaking in their tongue or their language, and Rotom can literally translate to what they're saying? Like, what if this Rotom is Team Rocket's Meowth in the games? So, what's your opinion on that?
I mean, that'd be a pretty
I'd be down for it.
new, interesting concept for the game. Adds more, I guess, variety to it.
Yeah, give you a reason to want to look in your Pokedex as opposed to figuring out where this Pokemon is if you just don't want to, you know, pull up the internet or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. And my other thing is too, I'm hoping, because you know you see a picture of what it looks like when it becomes a Pokemon Rotom. So is this gonna count as a new Pokemon? You know, Pokedex Rotom? Are you gonna be able to use it in battle? Will it take up a slot?
That's a good question. Well, actually, I'm looking at the PR thing for it. Apparently, every Pokedex does come with a Rotom here, so I don't know if it will be added to your Pokedex.
What the fuck? You see, every Pokedex, so they're just giving away free Rotoms. Here you go. You have a Rotom. You have. You have a Rotom. Here you go. These bitches are common now. Here you go. Just take them.
It appears to be that way, yes. You know, unless these are manufactured. Or just assembly line out of the daycare or something, you know, like a conveyor belt coming out of the daycare.
Oh my God, Rotoms. Let me guess. The daycare center just has nothing but Rotoms and Dittos. We need the Pokedex. Just keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Yeah, something like that.
Ditto's coming in. The mind is willing, but the body is weak. Ditto, get your ass back in, and that's all you're good for. But I think we've covered just about everything. We covered the legendaries. We've covered Rotom. We covered the Alolas with the 4 islands. We covered what the characters look like full body. We covered the professors. Everything else. Anything else you'd like to say before we end this?
I think that's it. 5 months can't get here fast enough.
I can't wait to get the fucking games.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, now that I have to ask you this, now that this all came out, if you had to pick one version, which version would you get?
Sun.
I'm still going for Moon.
Moon, the dark side of
The Moon.
See how it is.
I'm sorry, man. To me, it seemed like Lunala. Yeah, Lunala only has 2 weaknesses, but those are some big weaknesses. I think Lunala might be the better of the 2. It might have the better of the abilities. It might. I mean, I could be
go against the
wrong,
odds.
but hey, I'm going for Moon, man. It's all about the Moon. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for paying attention to this and for watching. There's going to be more soon. Which, by the way, people, in case you want to know, completely off topic, real quick, I finished. The next video is going to be DuckTales Remastered as a tribute to. So that's going to be the next video I upload. It took me some time, but I'll get more into that when I upload the first part. But anyway, guys, Sasuke419 here. These are my 2 buddies, Marcos and Kyle. Say goodbye, everybody.
See ya.
Good night, everybody. Oh, good morning, everybody.
Or, yeah, I guess good morning, everybody.
Yeah, say hi to the sun, bitches.
Yeah, but no, night. But anyway, guys, have a good one and take it easy.